What's up, y'all? White Boy Lockdown Radio back with another one. On this one, I'm gonna bring it's gonna be the playlist dudes I've been locked up with. A good friend of mine. He's probably gonna be back for 1 or 2 episodes. Let's bring him on. This is Dino, and let's bring him on. All right, everybody. I got a special guest today. This is Dino. I did time with Dino. We met at the end of my journey. One of the most successful dudes leaving the prison system. Dino's done a lot of time. Welcome, Dino. You did time in New York and Florida, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All state time?
All state time, man.
So what do you think that which state it has the which state sucked worse, I guess is the way to say it.
Well, I'm going to say, I have to say Florida, man, because New York it's a whole different ball game, man. Here in New York, man, you get like packages sent to you every month. You know, your people could do a package of food. I mean, they could send you a box of food, 50 pounds every month to you. They get to come see you every single weekend, you know, and you spend the whole day at a visit. You know, you go in there and you're sitting with them and hanging out with them.
Is it Vizzo better than Florida?
Huh?
Is it the same as Florida, the Vizzo?
Well, it's almost, man. I mean, you get to touch and kiss and all that shit there in New York, man. It's not like you got to sit on the other side of the table, and you know, it's just more lax there, I guess. I was in a medium. I've never made it to a minimum. You know, in Florida, I made it to a minimum. I always stayed in a medium there.
Yeah.
I had a fucking, you know, it was like a burglary, robbery charge.
How was what'd you go for New York again? What charge?
Burglary, robbery.
You had the same in Florida, right? When we were doing time?
Oh no, I got in Florida. I was uttering prescriptions by fraud. 27.
I forgot, dude. So like, I guess explain like the difference in like the white dudes from New York to Florida. Like it's totally different, man. It's kind of, I know it's kind of hard to explain. I try to do, you know, explain this a lot on this channel, but like you know, I say here in Florida, like we have some stand-up honkies, man, but you know, a lot of those dudes are scared, you know what I mean? And I don't know how it is in New York. I guess like compare it if you can, kind of which state would you say was better in that aspect?
I met some really solid ass dudes, man, in Florida, man. You know, some really straight up crackers, man, that would have your back no matter what. I met some in New York too, man, but the ones that come to New York, man, you know, they go there and they become Muslim, you know, so for like protection, and you know, I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong, there's some really good dudes I met here, man. You know, we had like a little crew, but you know, a lot of those guys, man, they're not about it like that.
Yeah, no.
You know, they don't stand up for what they believe in, man. Not all of them. You know, I'm not talking about all of them, because there is some guys that do that, but a lot of them, man, they'll just you know, hang out and break bread, man. And I don't do that, man. You see how
I know. We met at the end, man, and we instantly clicked, man. And you know, to this day, you meet so many dudes in the prison system because you're getting transferred or what.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get moved around so much, man. There's only a handful of dudes that I really still talk to on the street, man. And you're definitely 1000% in that circle, man. You know, it's crazy, man. I get it with the white dudes. Trust me. I used to get mad. I know you've done more time than me, so I know you know this. I used to get mad when you click up with dudes and something pops off, or there's some pressure or something in the dorm, and dudes will tuck their tails. You know what I mean? Because you really go ahead.
I met this dude you know, and he was running around saying, you know, oh yeah, I'm forgiven, man, you know, and you know, fuck this and fuck that, you know, and you already know I'm an Odinist, man, been for a long time. So, you know, I'm trying to teach these guys what's up, man. And the black guys in the fucking dorm heard about this shit. So the white dude, they put so much pressure on the white dude. When I walked into TV one day, he fucking swung on me, man.
The white dude
Because
did?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
And he was trying to become,
they
so wait,
pressured him so much, and he was so worried about what they thought of him, so he took off on me. So we wound up fighting in the fucking TV room because you know he was like, "Oh, you're always walking around saying fuck this nigga, fuck that man, blah blah blah." And you know, I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro?" And I'm like, "You were just talking the same shit yesterday, man,
and he
and
was,
now you're taking off on me."
and
That's
he
the
was,
kind of dudes
yeah, go ahead.
I kind of dudes, man. Those dudes, you know, that they talk a good game, man, but not a lot of them are 100% with you.
No, 100%,
It's
I
man.
understand that. So he was trying to gain knowledge and knowledge from you about Odinism, and
Yeah.
what a dude that is about, as rotten as it gets. That is nuts. You must have
And,
been so.
and those guys think when they hear Odinism and all that, they think, you know, you're oh man, he doesn't like black people, man, he's racist. And it's nothing like that, bro. Anybody who knows anything about Odinism, it's not about hate. There's no hate involved. So they heard this and they were like, "Oh man, you're hanging out with this racist dude, blah blah blah," and then he fucking took off on me, man, because they put pressure on him and shit. And I'm like, "You're supposed to be my brother, dude. You know, we're supposed to look out for one another in here because, you know, listen, man, there's not there's more black and Spanish in the New York prison system than there was white people, man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have to kind of stay together, man, you know, to look out for one another." And nah, man, he switched sides, man, and took off on me. You know,
That's
I was like,
nuts.
wow.
You spanked him, right?
Well, you know, we fought COK, man, and they took me and moved me to another dorm. So that dorm went out at one side of the rec yard, and his dorm went out on the other side of the rec yard. So I never got to see him again.
Oh, thank God. What
They
a
split
coward,
us
man.
up. Yeah.
You know, dude. When I was in, Odinism is it's big in Florida. When I was leaving Holmes, there was a big thing because the Odinist dudes were standing up because they let the you know, the chapel has like services for the all types of Christian people come in, pastors.
We did the same thing, man. We did the same thing. We fought for that shit. They
Yeah,
wouldn't they wouldn't let us have any kind of meeting. We were
right.
all out in the rec yard one day, all lined up doing push-ups. The warden, assistant warden came through and they stopped us in our tracks and said, "Next time we see you guys all grouped up together, you're all going in under investigation." We were just out there working out, man. We
That's
weren't doing anything wrong. There was like 10 of us. One guy was in the front. He'd drop down, do his push-ups. He'd stand up. All of us would drop down. And they were like, "Oh, you're starting a militia." I was like, "What are you, Jesus, man?" So we
dude.
had to fight to get services so we can at least go into the chapel every Tuesday and have a, you know, an Odinist meeting. They
Right.
tried to fight. They fought that to the very end.
What are they saying?
And
It was gang related.
yes, they said that you know, it's recognized. Odinism is recognized in the state of Florida as a actual religion. But you have some of these wardens, man. They don't like that shit, man. They don't want you to have that, so they'll try to fight it all the way. You got to keep writing Tallahassee, keep grieving it, and we find Paul Brown is probably one of the most knowledgeable stand-up Odinists I've ever met in my life. He's at Avon Park. He should be getting out soon.
Right on.
That man fought his ass off, dude. That man wrote a grievance and wrote Tallahassee like every other day until he finally and you know went in the law library and just fought till he finally got it. And you
You
know then
know,
they made it hard. Then we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. We had to have the door open, and the chaplain had to be in the, you know, right there in the next room. And I'm like, well, you don't do that for Christians. You don't
But the
sit there,
Muslims, they are a gang in Florida here.
dude. And those guys get special meals, and they get to eat after midnight, and they're carting them all to the chow hall so they can
Yeah,
get special meals. I'm like,
carrying
the fuck is
rugs and all
that?
that. They have their Aladdin rugs and what's that? They go out, they fast or something. And I remember it's in October. Had a bunch.
Yeah, it's Ramadan, and they can't eat until sundown.
Yeah, that's right. But
Because I
that's
was a cook in the kitchen for a long time, so I have to prepare their meals, so they can come in at nighttime and eat after sundown. Because then the COs had to go get them all after dark and bring them all to the chow hall. I'm like, Jesus. And we asked for one special day on Yule
right.
so we could have. No way, they denied it. Denied.
Yeah, man,
I'm like, what?
it's nuts. It's so unbalanced and not. It's ridiculous. It's funny that you said the warden split you guys up. I remember you just reminded me of stuff. I remember first time in, they had like a compound rule: 5 or more on the yard was congregating. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Any more than 5 white guys in the circle is congregating, but you can have 20 guys on the basketball court. But that's fine.
Absolutely,
I don't get it.
man.
Yeah, we don't.
What institutions did you do down here in Florida? I know you've done what? You got 13 in here,
I
right?
went to I went to Jackson CI. Actually, I went to I was in the Clinton Annex for a while, and then I went to Jackson CI for a few years. And then from Jackson CI, I went to man, they tricked me. They signed me up to this faith-based program. So I was like, yeah, well, I can get. Oh, you get the Polk CI, which is right there in Pasco County, right next county over. I'm like, fuck
Right.
yeah, man. I'll get a transfer to Polk. That's sweet. So the bus comes, picks me up, and it drops me off in Wakulla. I don't know if you've ever been to Wakulla, bro, but
I've heard about it, dude. Yeah.
whoa, dude, what a fucking shithole, man. These people force you outside in the rec yard all day. It's all sands. The fucking sand gnats are just eating you alive out there.
Yeah.
Everybody's walking around with a little transistor radio listening to gospel. You got these dudes standing up on picnic tables preaching, handing out Bible verses to you all day, wanting to hold your hand, do prayer circles and all this shit, man. I'm like,
Yeah, no
I
way.
signed out of it. You gotta get me the fuck out of here, man, or I'm going in for sure.
Was that
So they
the worst camp you're at? That one there?
Holy shit, man. So they sent me back to Jackson CI. And then from there I went to Avon Park. That's where I finally left from.
Avon, I heard was not that bad.
Well, it used to be like an honor camp, man. It's on an Air Force base. It used to be really sweet.
That's
But
right.
then they got this warden from up north came down, and he just shut everything down, man. He took the weight pile from there. I know he took it all over the state, but Avon Park was the first one. They took the weight pet, and they took the fucking music room. We had a music room with drums and guitars, you name it, man. They had a really good set. He cleaned it out. Nothing. There was nothing left when he was done, except for push-up bars or a pull-up bar and a push-up pegs on the floor. That's it.
The steel setup. Yeah, that sucks.
That's all he left us, man.
That's nuts. Did you
And Avon Park is the Chomo capital. All the fucking child molesters are there, dude. They should have a sign out front that says we cater to child molesters.
What the hell?
Because listen, man, these people have it made over there. They walk around and talk to you any old way, man. If you touch one of them, your ass going in. It's so bad there.
That's unreal.
So bad.
They're everywhere, man, scattered. But I have heard there's another camp just like that.
I was there.
Some camps they
Florida.
send a lot of them dudes too. Like I guess Avon's one of them. But it's so wild how they do it in Florida, dude. Like they'll purposely put a bunch of chomos at this camp and then let other dudes with nowhere near those charges have to intermingle and dude, it's crazy, bro. I try to explain how crazy Florida is. There's so many aspects of it, dude. You know what I mean?
I was also in South Florida, the reception center, South Unit. It's right next door to the reception center.
Okay.
It's right. All right. I was there for like, I don't know. I got caught with on my first bid. I got caught with a fucking cell phone at Miami North. It wasn't my cell phone. It was at my job. And the guys I was fucking working with got caught with his, and they came and searched my locker and found it, and I went to fucking jail. So I got 6180. I lost all my fucking game time,
Wow.
and they sent me to the South Unit. Yeah, I had to max out at the South Unit.
I forgot about South Florida, the South and the North.
That fucking that unit, that place right there is all 55 and above life sentences, and every one of them are child molesters. There's one dorm, guys like us who take care of the property and, you know, do the maintenance and all that shit. But every single one of them, they're all single bunks, and they're all fucking old, like really old. But most of them, because I worked in the admin building, so all of them would go out for medical trips, and I'd see their paperwork. You weren't supposed to read it, but I'd flip it over and look. Fucking dude, these charges were like, oh, all fucking rapos, dude. Every one of them. Man.
That's insane, man. You know what? I passed through South Florida, coming from the Panhandle, dude, and it's such a change of scenery, bro. Like in the Panhandle, it's all, you know, big rednecks, good old boys, and the compounds ran like what on like a tight ship, man. And then you take this bus all the way to South Florida, and you got black girls with gold teeth, dude. There's cell phones everywhere when I passed through there.
I could not believe it, man. Everybody,
dude, like it's 100 to 1 from where I came from. But
yes, that's where I was. These dudes were bringing in, because at the end of my sentence, before I went to workplace, I was working at the nursery outside the gate. And these dudes would come in every day, dude, with fucking flat screen TVs up their asses, dude.
Big tablets.
You know, and listen, I hustled for everything I got, bro. Nobody sent me $1. Every fucking thing I got, I did from the hustle, man. So these dudes were like, hey, man, I know you don't get no money, bro. You know, you bring this phone in. I'm like, I'd be out of your motherfucking mind, man. I'm going to stay, you know, a phone and a chart. These dudes were bringing back like 7 packs of cigarettes, 4 cans of dip, a phone, and a charger in one load.
Oh,
I'm like, what the? Yeah, no, I'm dead ass serious, dude. I'm like,
have you ever seen when they have to get it up out of them? I don't know how they did it with the duct tape, bro. There's one time with something like this, bro. I swear to you, bro, duct taped around. I'm like, what? Like a stick. It's like radiator hose.
We were in the fucking shakedown room, coming back in from come back in the gate. So this dude, you know, we're all in a big circle, and he makes us take our fucking clothes off, stand up, bend over, spread your ass cheeks, and cough. Well, this fucking dude coughed, man. It sounded like a fucking machine gun going off. They just kept shooting out of his ass. Fucking sergeant's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell we got going on here? I was like, oh, holy shit. This guy must have had 15 packs of cigarettes up his ass, bro.
Oh, when he coughed, they start puckering out?
Fucking started popping out. He put too many in there. He couldn't hold it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Some funny shit, dude. I've seen some funny ass shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's some real knuckleheads, dude.
Man,
you get locked up with some real fucking knuckleheads, bro.
Comedy gold. Dude, on this channel, bro, I try to tell prison and stuff, but dude, it is funny in there. You have some laughs. I mean, it's
really funny, man, because some of the shit these people, I just don't know where they fucking get it from, man. I mean, if you're like that on the street, dude, I feel sorry for you, but no wonder you're in there.
Yeah.
Some of them guys, I'm like,
sure.
I know why you're here, dude. There's no doubt in my mind.
All right, man, I'm going to wrap this up, but I do want to give you a special shout out, man. First off, this man right here, nobody's touching him on the goulash game. Nobody. I will put money on it and challenge anybody who wants to face him on a goulash. I will.
We ate every night.
Huh?
Every day we ate. We ate every night.
Banging. The sriracha. woo, hitting.
That's the ticket right there.
And dude, I really do mean this, man. You know, I've been behind the wall with you. You literally sat there and told me not to go back to a certain moment when I got out. You trying to tell me at like man to man.
Bad news, man. You didn't need that.
I didn't listen to your advice, and I struggled when I got out. You know, there was times where I didn't have a license. I'm taking a bike to a train. I remember one time you lent me $50. You're like, I don't want it back, man. I know you're doing good. And then we would always be in contact, man. We always stayed in touch. And you, bro, you own a business now. You make buku dollars.
I made 175,000 last year on my own.
Super proud of you, bro. Super proud of you, man. You absolutely the most successful person that I've known being locked up with. And dude, I salute you, man. I'm proud of you. And you're doing good, man. You see me struggle, and then you see me pick it back up. And
doing good, man.
You know,
great.
We stay in contact, even though you're all the way in New York with that garbage governor.
Horrible.
Oh, before we I want to tell the people this, man, because you told me something that blew my mind. We're gonna end it like this. So I remember when the Floyd case was going on, or the Chauvin, whatever it is, we were speaking on that case on the phone.
Oh yeah.
And you told me, like, up where you live, or wherever up there, tell these people about the what you told me about the BLM signs.
I'm from like up in the mountains here, man. So like New York City's like 2 hours south of me. So all these rich people, man, move up here. So they're so scared and so programmed by the government that these people are putting these signs all over their houses. They're writing it in the middle of the street. The mayor of the town, Hudson, where everybody, all the rich people are moving to, had it written in chalk all over the streets. And it's just, these people have no idea what this even is, man. They use it so nobody bugs them. Like, oh, well, they support the BLM, so we'll put the sign there. They won't bother me. It's just, these people here are out of their minds, man. They have no idea that they're supporting a fucking militia, man.
Yeah,
that's all. That is a fucking militia.
They're scared. It's like a scare tactic, protection.
That's what it is. If we put the sign in our yard, they won't bother us.
Unreal.
They were up here demanding that people give them their homes. If they knock on your door, we're taking your home over.
I showed my wife that. I remember what you're talking about, that demand list. I showed my wife that, and I was like, when the riots were going on last summer, man, I was getting so. I had such an unsettled feeling. I really, nothing like that happened here. We got a good governor, but I was almost hoping that somebody come to my house and say, "Oh, here's a list."
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and we're taking your house over. I'm like, yeah, no, you can take it over. You're gonna take it over with this fucking shotgun shells.
Dude, it's the same thing like in the Chain Gang. I can guarantee you, I know your character, but I know no one's ever said, hey, white boy, take care of that list. I know no one's ever came to you like that.
Nah, I get along with everybody, bro.
Not gonna happen in or out, But all right, man, I wanted to get this on the internet. Go ahead. You were saying something, sorry.
No. I was like, no problem, man. It's cool.
I'm
listening.
I had to put you on this playlist, I had to get you in.
Cool, man.
Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Nah, man. No. Just keep in touch, man,
Oh, absolutely.
Got my number.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna come down there hopefully this winter for sure, man.
Yeah, man, we gotta build that shit.
Yeah, if it slows down a little bit, man, I'm gonna come down, see you for a few days.
Right on, man. All right, man. This is Dino, man, a good friend of mine. He's gonna be on the playlist. Good time with him. One of the most solid honkies I know. Salute and respect. Stay safe, stay out, and stay solid.